Is truly amazing. I mean, just he's put on weight. He always has a smile on his face. He's always just very, very happy.
Stacy Tillman says her father, Clark Scoggins, seems like a brand new man these days. This after he moved into a unique memory care facility 6 months ago. Now, instead of feeling like a hospital, Park Springs Retirement Community's memory care unit is designed to feel like home.
And the staff spends a lot of time just sitting with residents trying to draw them out. Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here now to explain how it all works. Beth?
And Tom and Sinai, it's really interesting. Stacy and her father, Clark, are going through a part of life that many of us will face eventually. He's having some memory problems and he needs a higher level of care. But Stacy wanted a place where her dad could feel like a person, not a patient. And she thinks she's found it.
We're going to walk down to your room real quick.
Walking through the memory care unit known as the Butterfly House at Park Springs Retirement Community in Stone Mountain, Stacy Tillman and her father, Clark Scoggins, stop outside the 85-year-old's room, where the wall is covered with photos of him.
It's the story of his life, pretty much. It starts from the beginning when he was a babe.
There is Scoggins as a UGA student, a military man, a husband of 51 years.
Sometimes he can't recall his life, and so it tells people his story.
And photos line the walls outside every room here. Staffers even have their own storybooks. Park Springs Executive Director Tim Knight says they want the staff to really know and understand each patient, or member, as they call them here.
If someone's having a really bad day, being able to draw a memory for them to connect to and have that be a meaningful engagement with the staff member is so important.
And this approach, based on the program Dementia Care Matters, is all about connection. The staff wear their own clothes instead of uniforms. There's no set schedule. And all the bright common areas are full of things to touch and talk about. Knight says they call this the stuff of life.
It's just really important to have those little things to engage, make a difference, hold hands, touch. We're also a very high touch environment.
If you're having a bad day, they're putting their arms around you. They're, it's going to be okay. Let's go get a cup of coffee, and just really engaging with them and giving them a hug if they need it.
Stacy Tillman says her dad tended to keep to himself before he came here.
So the beautiful thing is that they pull him out. They get him out of his room. They get him engaging with other people and interacting.
We've seen people that refuse to come out of their room now out every day, sitting in the dining room.
And Stacy Tillman says she's seen a real change in her father.
Before, he was not really engaging in life. And now when I walk in, he's smiling, he's happy, he's put on weight. You can tell he's thriving.
And Park Springs is about one of about 100 butterfly care homes that are around the world, most of them in the UK. And if their approach seems a little touchy-feely, Tim Knight says that's exactly what they want it to be like, because the staff are encouraged to hug and sit with and spend time with each member and connect with them in the moment. And we saw one staff member, as you might have seen earlier, with a World War II veteran just singing, and she had a sheet of music that she carries around with him so she can engage, because he loves music and he loves to sing.
Yeah, it's so good to see the development that's happening with Clark. I know that's going to be such a relief for his daughter.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Beth.
Thanks, Beth.